Hey everyone, Jared here. In this lesson, we're going to be learning how to play the song Super Bad by James Brown. So here we go. Okay, so this song has two main drum grooves. There's a drum groove that has a syncopated snare part at the beginning, and that is basically the verse section of the song. And then you have the bridge section that transitions to the ride cymbal bell. So to start, let's take a look at that first groove on the hi-hat. So the first thing to notice is that your hi-hat is playing eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Also important to note is that you have an open hi-hat on the and of 1 and the and of 3. So that would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Next, let's talk about where you place the snare within that hi-hat beat. So your main snare accents are on 1, the and of 2, and beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That works because that is matching with what the horns are doing in the song. Bat, bat, ka-doom, boom, doom, bat, bat, ka-doom, boom. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now you'll also notice that there's a ghost note on the snare on the E of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's see how the hi-hat and snare part match up together. That would sound like this. Okay, so now let's talk about what the kick drum is playing in this first groove. The kick is playing on 1 and of 3 and of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's see how that sounds combined with the snare and hi-hat part. 2, 3, 4. So you speed that up a little bit, and you've got the groove from the song. 2, 3, 4. Next, let's talk about the bridge groove. Take me to the bridge! This is a 2-measure phrase on the ride cymbal and the ride cymbal bell. Okay, let's look at the first measure. It's going to be kick drum on beat 1. Snare drum on beats 2, 3, and 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now your right hand is going to be hitting the crash cymbal on the first beat, and then eighth notes on the ride cymbal. Then on the and of 4, you're going to switch to play the bell on the ride cymbal. So that would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Let's add the kick and snare to that right hand part. Okay, let's take a look at the second measure. This one's pretty syncopated, so hang in there. Your right hand is going to be playing this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and. Okay, your snare drum's going to be playing this. 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and When you put the snare and the ride cymbal part together, it sounds like this. The last thing to talk about is your kick drum, which is playing on 1 and then the and of 3 and the and of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. Put that with the snare and the ride cymbal part, and it will sound like this. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So now you just need to combine both measures to get the full bridge groove. That's going to sound like this. The last thing you need to know is that at the end of the bridge, you're going to be playing eighth notes on the snare. It's going to lead you back into the verse groove. Da, 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 ba. That's how you play Super Bad by James Brown on the drums. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. That would really help me out a lot. All right, guys, that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Take care.